black type beat. Used to be sad, emotional trap, R&B beat instrumental by Help Me Mar.
Help me more.
Freestyle. No, I don't wanna fuss. I don't wanna fight. I don't wanna cuss. I don't wanna try. I know that she's breaking my heart and it's falling apart now. All of these people, they coming, they talking this shit, and she's starting it up, and she going, I'm going out. Shit, I'm going out. I can't take it no more. My heart head filled with doubt. I can feel it in my soul. My feet is so heavy, I must got a pair of these concrete shoes on. Wanna fall down in the river, truly get my blues on. But if I could swim like a fish with them gills, I swear that time be the only thing here. I can't lie to you niggas, I'm hating just how it go. Man, I done met this girl so goddamn long ago, nigga. You know just how me and her roll. When they looked at my soul the first time that we fuck, I could tell every time that she touched me with a touch. But now it just seems like it's starting to creep up. Got the goosebumps on my arm, cause I don't need stuff, and I can feel it in my body that she's talking to somebody else. No, every night I gotta fight to prove my love. I don't wanna go down that road, cause I would kill me a nigga. He can't have what's mine. Man, fuck that shit. I'm running out of time. I remember how
Help me more.
and she got a nigga sitting in the bathroom writing freestyle songs to these motherfucking beats, cause I can't take this no more. Hello, got my chance. Oh, I can't pick up the phone, I can't call my mom. I ain't got no more friends, so I guess it just me. Team Soul, wish I didn't have to leave this house. Shit, nigga got mad. You done with that shit? Nigga couldn't get around for me.
Get real-world experience for the world of music and audio at Full Sail University. Recording, producing, composing, live events, and more. Get hands-on at our Florida campus in studios, labs, and performance venues. Or from your own home studio through an online degree. Full Sail University. Start here. fullsail.edu.
You can say that that's not true because you just want to say. I'm not straight.
Leo, you going crazy.
I'm a proud boy. I ain't been used to that love. Like the people always say that they want to come down around the nigga, but every time they look, goddamn, here we go. I can't take it no more. Look around me. Look in the door when the nigga blew up. They was telling everyone out here that they found me. Yeah, they said I'm all in the gutter. Wasn't really my life. I'm scared of my mother's. She wasn't alright. Cause every other night I was about to get killed by some brothers. Starting to see I can't do all this shit. I don't know why they motherfuckers do like you. I'm looking at this nigga like I'm ready to get a boost. Get a boost move. And some straight shoot. They probably all want it to happen. But probably baby not ever made
Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Brahmin's Cove Tarot. This is a collective timeless reading on what is coming forward. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes. Thank you for your donations, they're highly appreciated. Thank you for your emails of confirmation, emails for sharing your stories, and emails for booking our readings. Now, this is a timeless collective reading. Please remember not to date my videos. I appreciate that because they are timeless. And I just want to give a little flag up there that there's still someone pretending to be me in the comment section. If you see me comment but it doesn't have a highlighted banner, please block and remove that person for your own safety, because these people will try the most. Now, when I was channeling, I was kind of just sitting in contemplation, and what came to me was intuition and the difference between leading with fear and intuition, and how can you tell the difference. And it was almost like one of my guides was telling me. They kind of showed me two people, and each one of them gets a turn to go through a maze. Now, the person who is fear, who is guided by fear, he's got a blindfold on, and as he's going through this maze, he can hear sounds of a dog barking, of growling, of something getting closer and closer and closer. Intuition has the map to that maze, so they can take their sweet time. They know exactly when to go forward, left, right, to the side. They get there without any stress, without any anxiety. That's the difference between fear and intuition, and I want to know why I've been led to talk about that, because I was also told that someone can read the room intuitively. They know when somebody is stressed, and I'm not talking about when you're empathic and you kind of have to walk on eggshells, because people become empathic and you can be born empathic, but you know, your gifts are then heightened, usually because there's some sort of trauma, some sort of tragedy, some sort of stressor that is happening in that child's life. Now, I am not a professional therapist, however, I do have over 2 decades of experience of working in the early years education sector, and child psychology is something that not only am I very interested in, but I've studied. And when you have a child under the age of 10 that goes through a stressor repeatedly, whether that is arguments, whether that's people just not talking to each other at all, whether you have a narcissistic sibling or caregiver, that child then has to read the body language. They have to read what kind of behaviour is going to stop that person from directing things towards them. But I'm not talking about that, okay, because that is a thing, I get that. Someone reads the room intuitively, and I mean energetically. They can read whether that person is hungry, if that person's feeling extremely, drained or tired mentally or physically. And these two things are being linked because there's some sort of question here as to how does this person do this? How is it that they're able, no matter what tower is put in front of them, that they're able to navigate those towers in a very balanced way? And it's because they read the room. And it's not only because they read the room, it's because they read themselves. Okay, they're very intuitive with their own emotions and their own energy, and they can pick up when something has changed, whether that's in their home, whether that's their own energy field when they wake up and they say, hey, how do I feel? And they're feeling nervous and they're wondering why. Because you've got here creativity, genius, writing, expression, and artistic flow. And then you've also got here invasion, boundaries violated, and dominance. Okay? So someone is questioning how this person, how is it that we can't invade their dream space? How we can't block their creative flow? How is it that they're able, especially with that, it's giving me a very Aquarian energy of thinking outside of the box, being very eccentric, going outside of their comfort zone purposely, but in a very balanced way. And with this creativity, genius, writing, expression, artistic flow, this person, they will voice how they feel, they will voice their concerns, and they have very healthy boundaries, okay? Because this invasion, boundaries violated, and dominance being upside down, there's someone here who stands very authentically and very, very powerfully in their sovereign fire, okay? Because I heard a great, deep thinker. And there's someone here who's scratching their heads. They're scratching their heads because they don't know what to do next. Because you've got, look, you see clearly clairvoyance. And that's the difference. This is the thing as well, is that whoever it is that's trying to test this light one, who keeps trying to put towers and blockages and obstacles in front of them, doesn't realise it's not just being tapped in. This person is intuitively, one with themselves, because they've taken that time not only to heal, but also to tune into their own energies and into their own thoughts, and not in a way that you ruminate over and over and over. This person is very, very, I'd say, highly mystic. They could be a seer, they could be a medium, or they could be just a psychic. You've also got, look, miracle. When someone tries to send something that is inauthentic, when someone tries to BS them with lies, they see it straight away. Okay, if it quacks like a duck and it walks like a duck, everyone knows it's a duck. This person knows it's a duck before it's even started quacking, because you've got here breaking dawn. All right, and someone else is going through it. They're kind of being left very, very puzzled. What can they do next? What's the next thing that they're going to come up with? Because it's almost like they know that they failed before they even started. So you've got here, love is strange. Okay. Someone's quite obsessed with this light one, their energy, but also the way that they carry themselves. Okay, miracle. This person knows also that they're not a match for this light one. And when I say match, I'm not just talking energetically, like you can't come up against me because I'm too protected. I'm talking vibrationally, okay? They're not their divine counterpart. And this person wouldn't take them as a divine counterpart, and they know this, okay? Because look, you've got it says a wonderful idea, that aha moment, a clockwork pumpkin. They are trying to figure out, especially around Halloween or in October, in the fall, something. They want to do something. They want to try and come forward without seeming like they're overstepping the mark, and they now know that they're being watched by this person's ancestors, this person's guides, and also in dream state, that this person is too tapped in and their third eye is way too open and protected for them to try to come forward with a mask on. Look, be your true self. Then they realise that if they want to come towards this light one, they have to do so with authenticity, because if they don't, they'll get shot down. Okay, they will get shot down. Baby, shut me down, 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 down. Okay, let's see. So who is it that wants to come forward? Who wants to come forward? Who wants to come forward towards this light one? Let's see. Release your power. Somebody who, and you've got Ascendant Masters here. Okay, that's interesting. And you've also got here Cleanup Time. You have someone here that wants to come forward. It's almost like they want something healed, but they know that they now have to come forward without a mask, a guise, a trick, a plan. They have to come forward and be very, very honest. And they're hoping that this light one, with their compassion, will do it for them, because it says release your power. There's something here about, because I'm seeing like golden threads. There's some sort of cord they wish to attach, but they know that they have to come forward with a book open and say, this is what's happened, this is my part in it, can you forgive me and can you help me? Okay, yeah, exactly. Look, collisions of beliefs, styles, attitudes and energies. And it's upside down. This person is having to come forward. They see it as the only way to come forward now is to throw their hands up and genuinely apologise, hoping that that's enough. And I heard it's not. It's not. Because you've got here, a tempting offer has a high price. It's not, because this light one is aware that this person that's coming forward is stuck in their own karmic cycle, and that they're going through their own, negative karma for the hand that they played at trying to bring down a light one for no reason whatsoever, other than them being very delusional on what it is that they expect from this light one. Because I heard power play. So more or less this light one is going to refuse them either ways, but I feel like there's a defeatist energy from this person, because I heard trap you at the last moment, but they know that won't work. It won't work. Right, that one doesn't want to come out. Can I get two more, please? Can I get 2 of these? Both people.
I can't take it no more.
So like I said, this person may be a medium, or they may have friendly ghosts or friendly spirits in their home that protect their home. And you've got...
It's all right.
You're going to continue to do this.
Nah, Jenny, listen. I'm not doing a damn thing to you besides trying to be a good person to you. You're doing this shit to me.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to figure out what it is and why it started.
No,
and
I'm
you
not.
don't.
No,
Okay.
I'm not. Please don't do that. Anything to do the same thing over and over. But what's crazy is that
I'm not trying to mess it up. I'm trying to understand why did you say 2 hours ago you could have said something different. And then, Ooh, I'm making you look stupid for. Well, who's everybody? Where are they? You can. You are. Yeah, I can. No, I don't. Now you're bringing the big people, maybe, but not me. What you do? Wow. When you walk out and you say, every time you say, oh, I'll be back in a few minutes.
You know what, Jenny? You know what, Jenny? You know what, Jenny? You know why I don't come? You know why I don't come back for hours or days? It's because I'm tired. I'm being wrong. I don't have nobody. I don't want to be around nobody. I don't even want to be on myself. I want to hurry up and die, Jenny. So let's yell and argue so everybody can hear us yell and argue. Woo, 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 woo. No, I'm wrong about myself. I thought I loved this life. I thought I loved this life. I don't.
Like you said, we all make our own choices. So
You know what choice I made? You know what choice I made? I made the choice to say that type of stuff just to see how you would respond to me, and you would actually egg me on to kill myself, which is fucked up.
would.
You just tried. That's
Oh,
crazy.
wow.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm
I know you ain't never started. I guess. Yeah, okay. You ain't never started. That's crazy. No, listen. I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't care. I don't care to hear about. No, I didn't give it to her, but nice try.
Yeah, nice.
Papa probably gave it to her because y'all been talking to him.
I haven't been talking
You
to
have
him.
too.
The
'Cause
fuck I have. God constructed this
the
right
only
now.
reason why you wanted to go and grab your phone is because you wanted to delete the messages from Snapchat. But no, I'm not. When I got here, I seen his Snapchat. You got him on Snapchat. Would you like me to show you? Here, let me show you. It's gotta be. It's gotta be, because if you wasn't talking to him, he wouldn't even be on your Snapchat. That is the truth. It is the truth. And the thing that I hate the most is people always want to try to run to my brother, go talk to my brother. I don't have no other friends. I don't have no friends, period.
If you're watching this right now, it means you're extremely lucky. Make sure you like, comment, and share, and follow me, because you're about to...
Love and fight, accusing tonight. I can't imagine a world where you go. Joy.
If you think the...
Hey, Grant Cardone here. What if I told you in 4 hours I could change everything about your life, from the way you think, to how much money you have in your bank account, to where you live and how you travel? There's 4 things you have to know that will put you in a situation to go where you want, do what you want, as long as you want, with whomever you want. And I'm going to do a free education on the 4 things you have to have. I want to share this with you for free. It's at the link below. All I ask you to do, when this works, and it will, I ask you to share it with other people, okay? Click the link below, grab this. It's a game changer and a life changer.
Biden passed another stimulus, and this one is way better.
The third round was recently released for Americans. Now you can claim $0 full care. Starting this week.
Hi guys. I want to talk to you about something really quick, something that I spoke to God about. Throughout my whole time I spent with God, we spoke about a lot of stuff. He actually brought some stuff to my attention too. But I want to talk about something. It's not that, let's just say, a lot of you guys, your family knew the whole time. This is very specific. It's not a word for everybody. Only if you are going to relate to this. Your family knew the whole time. As in, a lot of us are fighting generational curses. A lot of us, we have people in our family that are the devil's using to work against us. They are doing rituals. They are doing sacrificial rituals. They're trying to sabotage us because they don't want to see us moving ahead. These are the people in our family that look down upon us, told us we're not going to be anything in life, and because every word curse they have spoken up against us, every wish and thought they had that was negative towards us, they see that it's not working. They see that God has his hands on our lives. They see that we're progressing, and they don't like that. They don't want to see you live a better life than they're living. They don't want to see you do the things they wish that they can do, right? They don't want to see you being blessed. A lot of these people, this is so hard to say, but it's the truth. A lot of these people, they disliked you from since you were a child. Maybe even from when you were in the womb. You get what I'm saying? And it's hard to understand that. Many won't understand that. If you're not going through this, you won't understand it, you know? But a lot of the stuff that they were doing to you, at a young age, it's like they were trying to program you. Let me start with this. Today, I was picking up my son because he wanted to walk home with his friends, and I had to run errands, and he walked home, but his friends walked home with him. So I'm like, hey, I'll drop your friends home. So we all got in the car, my son and his friends, we got in the car and we started driving. There's one of his friends that I noticed that I see him with all the time, and God spoke to him about this little boy. And when you're a parent and you look at a child, you can see when a child is unique. You can see when a child is gifted. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're gifted, especially if you have gifts. You can look at a child and you, that child's a prophet, or that child, God's gonna use that child. That child is special. You don't even have to see them do anything special or unique. You just know by looking at them. My son has a friend, and I saw him today. I'm like, hi, how are you? And I know this little boy is special. I say this to say that adults are not stupid. They know. When they see you as a child, they can tell that you're different. They can tell that you're special, you're unique. They just know. They just know. A lot of people in your family, they saw that. They saw from since you were a child, you were special, you were unique. Unfortunately, a lot of them really had red eyes, you know? Red eyes, evil eyes towards you. Red eyes, we call it red eyes. They just had malicious intentions. They saw that you were going to be something great. And because they didn't see that call on their life, it intimidated them, right? So a lot of times they try to program you at a young age. They try to program you into, continuing specific family traditions that they know that if we got you to continue this, we know that you're gonna have a messed up relationship with your child. We know you're gonna have a messed up relationship when it comes to your job. We know you're gonna have a messed up relationship. It's like they're grooming you for failure. You get what I'm saying? It's like a lot of stuff that people were telling you to do. You have to scratch your head, you raise your eyebrow, you're like, why would a parent tell me to do this? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you guys a very sensitive example. It's something that I realized when I was talking to God over these 5 days. My aunt in my family, she's one of the people that practices witchcraft on the side, and no one knows, but I know. And there's another person in my family that does too, that's into that stuff. And they're very secretive about it. And I noticed that these two women, they were always, when I had my first son, Malachi, they were always telling me to not breastfeed him. And they would tell me to stop breastfeeding him when he was like 2 months, 3 months. Like, oh, stop breastfeeding him. He's going to depend on you so much. Leave him to cry. Don't pick him up every time he cries. Don't breastfeed him. He's going to, it's not good for him. You can't go anywhere if you keep breastfeeding. And I'm like, I would scratch my head and be like, why would you tell me not to breastfeed my child? He's not like 2 or something. Why would you tell me not to breastfeed my child? And breast milk is filled with nutrients. They're like, give him formula, give him porridge, give him formula. I understand a lot of Jamaicans give their kids porridge, you get what I'm saying? But you can do both. You get what I'm saying? And you can do both. And of course, babies kind of have porridge or whatever that age. But they would tell me to start giving him formula early. They didn't want, every time I breastfed Malachi, it's like they would get angry. I can see it. They would get angry that I was breastfeeding him. Like, oh, stop breastfeeding him. And they always used to say this to me. And I didn't know why until these 5 days I had a conversation with God. And he brought up a lot of stuff, guys, when I spent time with him. A lot of things. And I realized, I can't go into full details about everything, but I realized that a lot of the times they were trying to program me into following specific toxic traditions so I can be like them. You get what I'm saying? So I can carry on their characteristics, right? Because they saw from a young age that I was just different. So when I was talking to God, I realized that the reason why they didn't want me to breastfeed my child was because they saw I was bonding with my child. A lot of the people in my family, they don't have relationships with their mothers and fathers. But with my kids, I'm extremely close to my kids, and we do a lot of the stuff that I never got to do when I was a kid. We do a lot, okay? We have an emotional, spiritual connection. I kiss my kids every single day. I can literally count on my one hand, how much times I remember my mom kissing me when I was a kid, okay? God is my witness. So when God was talking to me about this,
that I was the only one that was there for you.
I have a challenge for you. I want to know if you'd like to write a book, your own book, in only 10 weeks using a proven technique that makes it so simple and have it published in that time, which will create or dramatically increase your brand, which will increase your business and dramatically increase your income. Are you interested in that challenge? Well, then click that button right now and join my absolutely free web class. My name is Raymond Aaron. I'm a New York Times top 10 best-selling author. Indeed, I've written 146 books using my proven technique, and every single one of them was published. Now, that's about me, but I know something about you. I know that you're a businessman or a professional, and that you're really eager. You're interested in motivation. You're interested in personal growth and personal development. And so this is a perfect example of how you can increase your income and decrease your expenses. What particular expense? Your marketing expense, because when you're branded by writing a book, people say, wow, they want to do business with you. They want you to coach them. They want to buy products and services from you. This is the secret to my success. And I'll prove it to you. When I was 39, I was 50 pounds overweight. I was broke, worse than broke. I was $100,000 in debt. My boss had just fired me. When I went home and told my wife my woes, she kicked me out of our marriage. I was depressed. I was a 39-year-old life loser, $100,000 in debt. Nothing was going my way, even though I'm a clever guy. Graduated as a physicist with a Mensa IQ, and I still couldn't make a go of life. And then someone recommended that I write a book. Write a book? I'm broke. What could I write a book on? How to be broke? But I did know real estate. Even though I had lost all my money in my previous divorce, I still knew how to make a lot of money in real estate. So I wrote a book on real estate, and my goodness, people invited me on stage. They wanted to interview me. They asked me to be their coach at very high rates. And that's what changed my life. And that is what's going to change your life, because it's changed the life of me and so many of my clients around the world. No matter what you fear your problems are now, you don't speak English well. English is your second language. Maybe you're not good at spelling or grammar or punctuation. Maybe you have writer's block. Maybe you don't know what to write about. There's all kinds of issues that you may have jammed up in your head thinking that you couldn't write a book. But for gosh sakes, I've been doing this for thousands of people. I've been helping thousands of people for 10 years, and I've identified all the issues that might stop you, and I've eliminated them in my proven system. And actually, I'm standing right in the middle of this proof. In front of my log cabin, I have a river flowing through my own property. It's a 3-story log cabin with 3 fireplaces that you can see from anywhere in the house. I have an indoor sauna, an outdoor hot tub. I drive a beautiful Tesla S, and I am the same person who was back then 39, a life loser. So when I hadn't written a business book, my life was a disaster. When I got branded by writing that book, then suddenly my life changed. You might say, why'd you write so many books? Well, when I made so much money from one book, I decided to write more. So click on that link right now. Join my absolutely free webcast and watch the difference in your life. Watch how people admire you differently. Watch how people respect you and look up to you differently. Watch how your clients will come to you. Your patients will come to you. Clients will come to you and they'll want to buy from you.
And on top of it, there's cameras everywhere in your apartment.
Sweet change
you might not know
in your life.
Or if the internet is not there.
This is your opportunity. Click on that link. Join me and so many of my clients who have written a book and dramatically changed their life. Click on that link right now.
You're not going to be. Well, you're right.
God doesn't care if you're mad and angry. He wants you to talk to him either way.
You already do.
So I got down on my knees and I started praying. I let it all out. I yelled. I said, I'm angry. I don't want to talk to you. And I felt some sort of peace from that, which was like, okay. If I felt peace yelling at God in my prayers, that must mean that He's happy I'm talking to Him. He's happy to hear from me. We don't just pray when things are going good. We're supposed to pray when things are hard. We're supposed to pray when we don't want to. Because He knows us. He knows our heart. He knows all of our trials, all of our sorrows, all of the pain that we're going through. He already knows. I feel peace in the trials that I've had because of the overwhelming amount of love that I feel from my Savior and His grace.
He's really not. And to be all honest with you, if you send somebody to harm
He let me know that it's because they saw that I was bonding with my child and it made them irritated that I was bonding with my child because that's a tradition,
I love my brother.
a toxic
First and
tradition.
foremost, he's my blood.
Not bonding with your child is a toxic
He's
tradition
my
that
blood,
they wanted me to
he's my
carry.
blood, though.
You get what I'm saying?
You know what,
I don't
though?
care what excuse they
You know what, though?
what they say or anybody says. To tell someone to not breastfeed
Clearly,
your
like I
child,
see
to
it.
not give them the best,
You said that, oh no, I don't do
why
that.
would you tell
But
anyone to not
you would put
breastfeed
me
your child?
in the
It's
situation.
not like your child is one or
Well, you
two
just
or
said,
three.
you
Your child
know
is
how I get
2
down on my
months,
brother. Ain't
3
nobody gonna hit
months.
my brother.
You know what I'm saying?
Point blank
So
period.
that's one example.
Why?
Because he's
And this is not really an example that matches with that, but it's something that I noticed. When I was a kid and I was living with someone,
But it's cool
one
when
of these
it's
two women,
No, it's not.
I used to sneak in the cabinet to get like hot chocolate. You know how kids sneak in a cabinet, they like to use spoons to eat the hot chocolate and stuff like that. So I used to have hot chocolate every
That's what
morning.
I'm thinking about you.
And one time I went to go look and I went to go get it.
It'll pause.
And I saw
I never
big
believed anything they said.
I wouldn't even be listening to half that shit. But anyways,
trigger warning.
I'm not worried about that.
I saw phlegm, like someone
You walk out that
forked
door without finishing and having a
spit
natural
inside the
conversation with
chocolate.
me.
I'm not accusing the person,
I
but I
am
remember seeing
on my
it,
grandma's grave.
and I didn't
I have
go back
to
in there to
take
eat
it.
it.
You're
Guess
gonna have
what?
to do it
That
anyway.
person still fed me
So
the
in
same
other
hot
words,
chocolate
you
every
don't give a
morning, and I had to drink
Yeah, I do, but I'm not gonna fight.
No,
you. You know what
I'm not fighting.
It's
but
little
you-
things like that that God, I forgot about a
yelling
lot of
at
this
me.
stuff, okay? It's when I was
know why
reflecting
I have
with
to
God, He
motherfucking
brought
sit
up a
here
lot of things that I noticed, and a lot
stressed it
more
back to you
that let
Jimmy,
me know
you
that they were
say
trying
one thing,
to
but then when
push
I'm over
these
here,
toxic
you don't show me shit
characteristics
beside your
on me
ass
so I can carry it down
And I'm not,
my
I
bloodline.
know, and
to
it
my
go
children,
as soon as you walk
to
out the
the
door,
next
we don't have a regular conversation.
And if I would have,
So then here,
you know, if I would have
just
participated like
let me
that,
go out the door first.
That'll be you walking out the door, not me.
Well, you just said come on, so mind you.
Yeah, don't do it, Petey.
No, and this is the manipulation shit.
I'm not manipulating anybody.
I know. I'm not going to be manipulated.
And I'm not trying to.
So you can't have an actual conversation, and you can't be humble and accept your flaws. So what I'm gonna do? So what I'm gonna do? So what I'm gonna do is you were getting ready to walk out the door, and you said, "Come on." So I was like, "All right, well, fuck it, let's go." And then you said, "Well, if you do, it's on you." That's manipulation. Oh, I know. And then the next time I come back, you be like, "Oh, well, last time you said this was manipulation." So now, because I'm doing it just a slightly bit different, it's manipulation still. If you're trying to deceive somebody, just so somebody else can show up over here, you can't, Jenny. You can't even. I know, you do, and anybody is me. You don't want me.
Yes, I want you to come here every day.
Why though?
Because
no,
you make
look
my
at me.
day.
Look at me. What about me coming over here and make your day?
Everything.
No. Be honest.
I am being honest.
You said you're honest. So then, honestly, stop yelling at me. Tell me your honest answer. Why is it that you want me to come over here?
Because I like to spend time with you.
Why though?
You make me laugh.
What? How do I make you laugh?
Because I'm always
No.
down.
Listen.
And you always
listen.
say something.
Listen. If I really made you that happy about anything, it would not be hard for you to motherfucking search in your mind and find a moment that's specific. Because that would show me that you're trying to relate and hold on to something that I'm doing that you thought I was doing right. But you don't ever give me an example. You just say, because I make you laugh. You aren't trying to hold on. Please,
Then I don't
please.
understand.
Jenny.
Because you make
No, Jenny. Listen. You're not understanding because you're thinking that because I'm trying to talk to you and express this to you, that I'm telling you that you're doing something wrong. What you're doing wrong is thinking that me coming to you, talking to you about it, is me trying to say that you're a bad person. I'm not saying that you're a bad person. I'm coming to talk to you about it because I know you're not a bad person, and it just confuses me as to why I'm getting treated a certain way. And if you're saying I'm lying about something, then let it actually be something that I'm lying about. But I have not lied to you not one time. In the time that I have, I told you that out the gate that I had to do that because it was supposed to make you go the rest of the way in that right direction. Now, I mean, you could say what you want to say, like.
But how does that make a person go into the right direction? By
Jenny, how
breaking
is
their heart or whatever.
Well, mind you, I'm about to show you in a minute because you're breaking my heart, and so I'm done being manipulated by any and everybody. I'm done thinking that people think that I manipulate them. I can't do nothing but show people that I care about my well-being. I care about my kids' well-being, and clearly people don't want me to be around them and care about their well-being because that's their choice. That's fine. That's fine. But don't dare sit there and try to say that you know how I feel when you don't.
I do. But don't you say
no, mind you, you don't know how I feel because you don't tell me. Because you don't tell me.
I put it all the time. And you say no.
You say Chad this and John that. Chad this and John that. So I'm a liar. Oh, I forgot to mention Chad and Johnson. That's gonna be something else.
That has nothing to do with anybody else.
Why mention anybody else? Why mention anybody else? I want to talk to you about you, and I hate.
Okay, I just talk about them sometimes because I'm gonna tell you what I did today, and
if all you did, and that's crazy because you need to get you a life. Because you have a fucking life outside of them, and you're throwing it away, and you're mad at me because you threw my trashy ass away.
You're not trashy.
I'm a liar, so a liar is somebody who would be trashy because I would toss a liar to the side in a heartbeat.
So that's what you really think of me.
No, you actually think of me that way because I'm not throwing you away, you're throwing me away.
No, I'm not.
Well, you're not going to hold on to me acting like you don't do nothing to make me feel a certain way because that is manipulation, and I'm not going to be manipulated. I'm done playing the games.
I'm not playing games.
I know you're not. This is what you like doing, and so therefore I'm not going to stop you from doing it.
This is why I
don't
go
with
anybody but myself.
Oh wow.
Every time I fall for somebody, I get fucking hurt.
More of the not truth, the untruth.
Oh, okay.
More of the untruth.
You don't know what I've been through.
And you know what I've been through, huh?
Because you told me.
You don't know everything I've been through.
Not everything. I never said I did.
I never said that you did either, and I'm not gonna sit here and continue to argue about what we do and don't do.
I'm not arguing.
I know.
But when the tarot reader says something about you, you do because that's all you listen to.
No, that ain't
but when they say something that pertaining to me with black magic and this and that, oh no. But it's true if it's being done to you.
Reverse psychology don't work on me.
I'm not doing it.
You need to start watching these videos to know that.
What videos?
The ones that try to say, well, this is how you get a man and this and that.
No, I can get my man on my own. I don't need no video.
That shit does not work. No, actually, that's what you think you need.
No,
whatever.
I don't.
Yep. This is the type of conversations you like to have.
No, it's not.
Well, I can't hang. I'm not good enough.
Did hang, Petey.
I'm not. Well, of course not. You know why? Because I'm still alive. I didn't hang from a tree. I didn't.
I'm talking about that.
Okay. It's Friday's daytime too, and everybody gonna be out, so I gotta go out and make myself look more up in that. No, I'm talking to myself. Actually, I do, because I don't want to sit here in your house knowing that you don't care about me, because then you won't come home to be comfortable in your own house.
You think what you want. I can't change your mind.
Well, no, it's my mind.
And I know
I don't want to change your mind. I'm not trying to change your mind. No. Yeah. Okay. Well, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not going to try to convince you of anything else.
And I'm not either. Because it's for nothing.
It is for nothing because...
I'm fighting for myself.
No, you're not fighting because you aren't fighting for me. You're fighting against me.
No, I'm not.
Swear to God you is. But it's alright. It's alright though. It's alright though. Because like, it's because I won't fight back with you and argue with you that you hate.
I don't want to fight back, and I don't hate anything.
You absolutely hate me.
No, I don't. You are so wrong.
Of course, because only a person who would hate somebody would say that they're wrong.
Oh my God, you're not.
It's nice to know how you feel. It's nice to know how you feel about me. Wow.
No, you don't know how I feel about you because when I told
what you said, what you said was what you said, right?
What did I say?
You don't even know what you said. Oh wow.
No, because I probably didn't say it.
Okay.
You can't tell me what I said.
I'm just a nigger, I understand.
I never said that.
The reason why.
No, I never said that.
So now, wow, this shit don't make sense. So in other words, I can know how to read. Right? Pretty much what you're saying. I understand how to read. Niggas ain't intelligent enough to have conversations with people. Is pretty much what we're saying.
I am. Wow.
Turn your ass in my direction, man. Sorry I bothered you. What's good, world? It's your boy Liddell Leslie, aka the motherfucking 80s baby, and what you just experienced with me and Jenny just a few seconds ago was a classic case of narcissistic manipulation, right? And because I know Jenny, she's a really good friend of mine, even though she can't tell me what reasons is being done, I can show you exactly why it's being done. See, in behind every woman who would push away somebody good for her is an asshole and his buddies with their toys. Nigga, you ain't that tough. fucking rookie. Now you see this shit right here? All these so-called tough guys and this and that and the third, right? Fuck you. You waving at me. There's always one of these motherfucking cowards that be putting their hands on a woman when a motherfucker leave. And then when you come back thinking everything is all right, what do you know? They push you out the door and then one of them cowards walk by like, oh yeah, I'm in control because I can bully a woman. What makes you think that you fucking tough because you can bully a woman? Arrogant asshole. That's weak ass cowardice shit to me. So mind you, I ain't got no problem going back and forth with a conversation with a person to try to figure out what the hell going on. I know what the problem is. Problem is weak ass motherfucking dudes who don't know shit about no motherfucking anything. Cause you definitely can't motherfucking control me. Assholes. And I'm gonna do that motherfucking line to that nigga off of motherfucking that Dr. Dre movie. But yeah, man, like this shit is crazy as hell. See? This is the constant harassment. And he didn't even motherfucking go to shift change because he knew he had to sit there and wait a minute to motherfucking do they bullshit, right? But all of this shit that they be trying to do, my nigga, that shit for the motherfucking birds. Like, I be fine doing me. I swear to God. I be fucking absolutely fine doing me. And so, the whole real reason why I'm a fucking praying mantis. Crazy. Ugly fucker. And that looked just like John Daddy. But it's kind of like therapy, right? Sometimes you gotta work with people and work with people until you realize that you can't work with people no more. Ain't no point in putting yourself through no unnecessary trauma with people. Because if it's one thing that I know, a motherfucker gonna always think that they getting some kind of success or some kind of fulfillment out of bullying a woman. That is until you have one of those thin lines between love and hate where you wake up and she done stabbed your ass in the neck or some shit. But I'm not gonna be around for that stuff. So God bless and peace be unto y'all.